Good morning students. Today I would like to explain about the acidity of carboxylic acid. First of all, what is meant by an acid? According to Lowry-Bronsted theory, acid is a proton donor or any substance which releases the proton to other substance or any substance which donates the proton to other substance, that is an acid. Donation of proton. Donation of proton is an acid. According to Lowry-Bronsted theory, any substance which donates the proton to other substance, that is an acid. Here, acetic acid, I have taken example for the carboxylic acid. I have taken a acetic acid as an example. Acetic acid is a weak acid, and its pKa value and its Ka value, pKa value is 4.7. If you compare this weak acid with strong acids like HCl or H2SO4 or HNO3, they are undergoing complete dissociation. Complete dissociation. Complete dissociation. For example, HCl is undergoing complete dissociation and it is producing ions. Like H2SO4 also. H2SO4 is also undergoing dissociation and it is producing H plus ions and HSO4 minus. Complete dissociation takes place, that means 100% of the reactant is converted into ions. But in case of acetic acid is undergoing dissociation, but it is not a complete dissociation. Only 1% of the acetic acid, 1% of the reactant is converted into ions. Only 1% of the ion compound is converted into ions. Remaining 99% of the acetic acid remains as such, and it do not undergo ionization and do not form any ions. For example, acetic acid is undergoing dissociation into acetate ion plus liberation of proton. This is acetate ion. So only 1% of the reactant getting converted into product. After a certain time, what happened? This conversion is undergoing equilibrium. That means how much amount of reactant is converted into product, that much amount of product again converted into reactant. This situation is called as equilibrium situation. So let us see the structure of acetic acid. Now, this is the structure of the acetic acid. Here oxygen is a more electronegative atom compared to carbon atom. As a result of this one, the pi electrons are attracted towards oxygen atom. Now oxygen is getting the negative charge, but carbon is getting the positive charge. When pi electrons are shifting towards the oxygen atom and pi electrons are moving towards the oxygen atom, because of more electronegativity of oxygen, carbon is getting the positive charge. because the carbon having only 3 bonds. So adjacent to this carbon atom we have the oxygen atom, and this oxygen having 2 lone pair of electrons. One of the lone pair of electrons are shared by the carbon atom because carbon is having positive charge. So now what happened, this lone pair of electrons utilized, and there is a bond found between the carbon and oxygen, but oxygen is utilized this lone pair of electrons, and oxygen having 3 bonds. So that's why oxygen is getting the positive charge. To nullify that, oxygen is a more electronegative atom compared to hydrogen atom. It can bear the negative charge, but the positive charge is not bared by the oxygen. Now this oxygen is pulling electron from the hydrogen atom, and hydrogen atom is eliminated as a H plus ion because the electrons, this is the bond present between the oxygen and hydrogen atom. These 2 electrons are shifted towards the oxygen atom. Now oxygen atom got his lone pair of electrons, and hydrogen is eliminated as a H plus ion. So like that, H plus ion is released into the solution. But this is happen in case of acetic acid. Now this is the structure, this is an ion formed after dissociation of acetic acid into the water. But this structure is again converted into, and it is also producing one more form of acetic acid, that is this pair of electrons. When this pair of electrons are shifted between the carbonyl carbon and oxygen, there is a double bond formed between the carbon and oxygen atom, and these pi electrons are shifted towards the oxygen atom. So what happened here? There is a double bond formed between the carbon and oxygen, and single bond between the carbon and oxygen, but oxygen is now getting the negative charge. See here, sometimes this oxygen atom is getting the negative charge, and sometimes this oxygen atom is getting the negative charge. That is, the pi electrons are shared between the 2 oxygen atoms. So that's why the bond, whatever the bond present between the 2 oxygen atoms, that is the half of the bond. The pi bond or the electrons are mutually shared between the 2 oxygen atoms, because the 2 oxygen atoms are having same electronegativity, and sometimes the pi electrons are shifted towards this oxygen atom, and sometimes the pi electrons are shifted towards this oxygen atom. And here the charge is distributed between the 2 electronegative oxygen atoms, and this is the general representation. That means the pi bond is sometimes between these 2 carbon and oxygen atom, and sometimes between this carbon and oxygen atom. So that's why we are representing like this. Now see why the carboxylic acid is undergoing dissociation. Because the carboxylic acid, if you see the structure of this one, the more electronegative atom having the positive charge, and oxygen atom, one oxygen atom is having the negative charge, and another oxygen atom having positive charge. And in the same molecule we have the different charges, and in order to separate this charge into single charge, we should apply the energy. Whenever we are applying the energy, the bond between the oxygen and hydrogen will be broken down, and only one charge is distributed between the atoms. Otherwise, if you see the molecule like this, the one oxygen having the positive charge and another oxygen having the negative charge. Same molecule have different charges. So in order to separate that, we are applying the energy. If the molecule contains more amount of energy, that is unstable. So that's why this molecule is unstable. And this molecule, these resonance structures, whatever the resonance structures which are produced, these are the anionic resonance structures. These resonance structures are more stable than this one. Resonance structures are more stable than this structure, because this structure contains only one charge is distributed between the atoms, electronegative atoms. But in this case, two different charges, positive and negative charges, are there on the same molecule, and to separate that we are applying the energy, and more amount of energy is taken by the molecule. If the molecule contains more amount of energy, that is unstable, and this is the stable form. So that's why carboxylic acid is converted into ionic form. So that's why the molecule is undergoing dissociation. Meanwhile, the carboxylic acid is undergoing dissociation and liberation of proton takes place. That's why we are calling this is as a acid, because it is producing a H plus ions.